A lot of people ask, why would Allah create people if most of them are going to hell forever? Or, how can a short life on earth lead to eternal consequences? Seems kind of extreme, right? Well, today I'm going to explain it in a way that makes total sense, especially if you're someone who thinks deeply and wants real answers, not sugarcoating. Let's go through 5 powerful points, with real-life analogies, some personal reflection, and most importantly, truth. And remember, in Islam, actions are judged by intentions. Let's dive in. Imagine this. You slap your little brother. Not good, but maybe you get grounded. Now imagine slapping the principal of your school. Same action, a slap. But the consequences? Way, way bigger. Why? Because of who you did it to. Now think about throwing a rock. At a tree, nothing happens. At a police car? You're in serious trouble. Same action, different weight because of who it's done to. So now imagine turning away from Allah, your creator. He gave you life, your body, your mind, your soul, your chances. Rejecting him isn't like ignoring a classmate, it's the ultimate disrespect. Let me ask you something. How long does it take to send a hateful message online? 1 second. But the damage? It could destroy someone's mental health, or pull a trigger? A split second. But someone could lose their life. Now imagine someone who dies in a state of rejecting Allah. Not by accident, not because they didn't know, but because they chose it with arrogance. They die with the intention of staying that way forever. If they lived 1,000 more years, they would still reject guidance. So Allah judges their intention, not just the clock. A short life doesn't mean a shallow decision. The consequence isn't based on time, it's based on intention. Let's talk about human value. There are levels of creation. Plants grow but don't think. Animals eat, move, survive, but follow instinct. Humans can reason, choose, create, love, worship. Animals acting like animals, that's normal. But a human who chooses to act like an animal, only chasing food, pleasure, and power, with no conscience, no purpose, no control, they've dropped below their level. If someone lives like that, rejecting their higher self, ignoring their creator, they fall spiritually. They become like a dead log, a dry branch. And what do we do with dead wood? We burn it. Not because it's evil, but because it has no use left in its intended form. That's justice, not cruelty. Now here's a beautiful analogy. Imagine you have 100 date seeds. You know only one will grow into a beautiful tree. The rest may dry out or get eaten. Do you still plant all 100? Of course you do. Because that one tree is worth it. It gives fruit year after year. It gives shade. It feeds families. Now apply that to humanity. Allah created billions, but not all will accept the truth. Some will waste their lives, but others, like the prophets, scholars, and the righteous, will rise. Their existence alone makes creation worth it. Allah values quality, not quantity, and you were planted with the potential to be that one tree. Now let's deal with one last question. If hell exists, doesn't that mean creation is bad? Think about a knife. It can save lives, prepare food, and protect, but if someone misuses it, they can get hurt. Do we say knives are evil? No, it's how they're used. Same with fire, it cooks, warms, powers homes, but if someone jumps into it, they burn. Is fire evil? No, it has a purpose. Same with rain, it gives life, but if you stand in it and get sick, do you blame the rain? Even cars, life-saving tools sometimes kill people, but we don't cancel all cars because of accidents. In the same way, Allah created humans for good. Some misuse that gift. But their failure doesn't cancel the value of life itself. Hell exists not because Allah enjoys punishment, but because justice must exist. Rejecting truth with arrogance deserves consequence. And still, every single person is given the tools, chances, and guidance to rise. So rise. Don't waste your life. Be the one that made it all.